on the Unusual Whales website. These are the highest open interest contracts. I'm going to go ahead and scroll down and take a look at the analyst ratings down below as well. So feel free to pause the video here if you want to take a look at the open interest as well for Nvidia stock. All right, scrolling down now, going into the analyst ratings. So our latest one here is going to be from Morgan Stanley, followed by also Tigris Financials, and then Santer Fitzgerald, and then Barclays, HSBC, Rosenblatt, Benchmark, and these are for 2025. Okay, anything below that's going to be 2024. Morgan Stanley here rates Nvidia here as a buy. All these are going to be buys. Morgan Stanley has his price target at 152. We have Tigris Financial at 220, and then Santer here at 200. Excuse me if I'm saying this wrong. And then Barclays here at 175, and then 185, 220, and then 190. So it seems like the average is going to be right between 150 to about 200. If I had to make my own personal prediction and guess, I think by the end of this year we should be able to see Nvidia testing closer towards 180 to about 190. That's just my personal prediction there. But on average, it seems like it's right around that 180 range with all these analysts. So I'm going to go ahead and take a look at the technical analysis side of things and the Fibonacci retracement, just to kind of view these potential support levels and where I personally would be adding into Nvidia stock. As of right now, it being February 23rd on a Sunday, the current price here is showing as $134.98, so right around $135. I think closer to the 50 EMA, this is a dip opportunity, being at 134. So I don't mind adding a small position here. If for some reason Nvidia dips down below 132 and we start to range down into 122, that's where I'll look to personally add in a bigger position at this level. Long term, I do expect to see a reversal back to 153, and then again, possibly during the first half of this year or going into summer, I would keep an eye out for 165 being tested. I know earnings is coming up here this week, so we could expect to see two moves, right? So one move if it does drop below 132. That's the more bearish side of things. That's where I'll look to add in a bigger position in terms of shares. And then in terms of the bullish move, right, if we get a reversal back up towards the top side, I think that's where we could have a potential bull run for Nvidia, and we could be making a new high. Both scenarios are equally possible in my opinion, but I think it's more likely that we will see a test towards the all-time high at 153. I just can't ignore the fact that the 200 EMA exists and that this could be a dip opportunity if we do head towards the bottom side. Nonetheless, I will be holding long-term into Nvidia stock personally. If you're trading this short term, expect a lot of volatility and that it could be risky during this week, almost as if it was a coin flip. But for me, I'm trying to be optimistic in my opinion, and looking at the chart, I do think this 50 EMA is going to provide as a support level, especially the 100 EMA. I don't think we'll break down below 132, but again, if it does happen, that's where I'll look to add in a bigger position. 153 there to about 165 is my prediction in the short term for Nvidia stock. And minimally by summer, I think 165 could be a support level moving forward. If you are in Nvidia stock, I highly recommend joining the Discord down below. Leave it in the description. We have over 32,000 members there, and it's free to join. So feel free to come on in, ask questions, and share due diligence. If you are looking for our live entries and exits, you can join our Patreon, as we do have a 90% off. That discount is for our 5-year anniversary. So again, for live entries and exits, that does include options. Feel free to join the Nvidia. Feel free to join the Patreon there if you're looking for some Nvidia entries and exits as well. And we do have some options here alerting for this week for Nvidia. So highly recommend joining in Patreon if you haven't already. Okay. Thanks for watching, you guys, and we'll see you on the next video for Nvidia stock. I will be uploading more during this week, especially closer towards earnings. I'll do another video before and after earnings to see how Nvidia stock is. Okay. Appreciate you guys. Again, we'll see you on the next one.